Gentlemen, are
Hello,
we live?
everybody.
Echo, 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 echo. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our first podcast. Well, my first podcast, which is called Agree to Disagree. And as I stated,
Yo,
ladies and gentlemen, we have a couple of guests here. And that is my Twitch in the background. But we currently have a couple of guests here as far as today, and we're going to talk about, today's gaming and today's news in regards to gaming. So without further ado, let me introduce a few people that's in the podcast with me. I do have Doublepulse with me.
what is up, everybody? I hope I hope that it did not cut out on me right now. But yes, I am Doublepulse. I am a YouTuber as well as BigCheese and many others who discuss gaming news on the main channels. I got two channels that I work with. One of them is a collab gaming channel that is with a friend that I met through another Twitch streamer, Thunderpulse Gaming and DP Productions.
All right, all right, all right. And thank you for coming through Doublepulse. I truly appreciate it. And my next guest and my other guest I have here is the Maverick.
Hey, what is up, Turnabout viewers? This is your boy Mike Maverick, and good news. I just dropped 15 pounds, ladies and gentlemen. 318 to 294. I'm gonna keep it up, guys. I'm gonna freaking keep it up. I'm finally back on my 200 spot. I'm off the 300. Thank God. But anyways, one question, G's. Are we live?
We are live. We're doing it live. Fuck it, we're live.
Wait, well,
we're live. Fuck it.
On what channel? Oh, what channel? On
we're on Twitch, and we're about to go on YouTube. But I'm gonna put the whole thing on YouTube anyway.
But anyways.
Oh yeah.
Let me just finish. Okay. First of all, I'd like to say that I have a channel known as Turnabout ENT. That's Turnabout ENT. Check it out. I do game reviews. Sooner or later, I'm gonna do shout outs, news, and stuff like that. I'm gonna do some random videos every week, guys. So yeah, hopefully if I could do that while I'm having a 10-hour job. So yeah, I'm not just gonna sit there and beg for money and stuff. Well, I used to, but not anymore. But now I'm working, guys. But anyways, I'm also a contributor to Kai Minds, which is another website, Kai Minds, CAI Minds.com, and also the GamingRebellion.com. A huge shout out to them. And one person I want to shout out as well is Gadget Girl Kylie. Holy crap, she plays one of the most awesome games out there. One of my games that totally interests me, like for instance Freedom Wars. I'm thinking about picking that up. So yeah, huge shout out to her.
Okay. Well, definitely good stuff, and congratulations on losing 15 pounds. Thanks, Mega Shake.
T90X.
Hey man, that stuff is a killer, man. That stuff is definitely a killer for real. But in regards to that, man, like I said, I definitely congratulate you on that. I'm definitely losing weight myself, trying to get myself a little slimmer. But we're definitely going to get that going, man, as far as our weight and our progress. So keep it up, man. I'm definitely proud of you.
Thank you, man.
No problem.
Definitely.
So as far as Doublepulse, man, as far as the games you're playing, let me know what games you're playing as far as this year or today or whenever you started playing games.
Shit. I have thing with me is I'm very picky with games. I can pick up a game, I can play it, and I need to put it down. Like I'm playing through Fallout 4. That's one of the big ones, obviously. Who's not playing Fallout 4? Grand Theft Auto 5, I'm still playing that because GTA Online tends to come out with a lot of DLC content, and I decided, I'll stick with it. And I'm hoping for that story DLC, but they haven't said anything yet. I play a little bit of Call of Duty Black Ops 3 with a friend of mine. Plants vs. Zombies. A wide selection of survival games on PC, that kind of shit.
Okay.
I'm all over the place when it comes to that.
Yeah, pretty much same here, man. Same here.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see, Mike Maverick, what games you currently playing as of right now?
Well, right now I'm not playing any games at the moment, but right now I'm just downloading some of the games because I finally got a PS4. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the greatness finally awaited. And also, I got a PlayStation 4, a PlayStation TV, by the way, and the game I've been playing on the PlayStation TV was Ys Memories of Kelselda, which is a action RPG from the lovely people from Nihon Falcom, and it's been published by Xseed, if you like Xseed stuff here, and also Xseed also published games such as Senran Kagura. If you like ninja girls with big tits, you definitely go check it out. But
ninja girls with big tits, definitely.
But one game I'm planning on picking up, by the way, is Freedom Wars.
Yeah.
One game I'm going to pick up is Freedom Wars because holy crap, I want to play a co-op game with a couple of friends with that game because I heard this game is awesome.
Yeah. I played Freedom Wars and I'm not like a huge action RPG fan. There's a lot of games that I have PlayStation Vita that I have downloaded because they were free for PlayStation Plus that I've not touched. Because, yeah, and Freedom Wars, I from what I played of it, I enjoy it. I think it's definitely something that you are gonna have to acquire a taste to, unless you're familiar with, say, Monster Hunter and all the other games like that.
Okay. Well, we're definitely looking forward to playing those type of games. And as far as me, as far as what I'm playing, I mean, you guys see me every Monday. I'm playing Super Mario Maker.
Right.
I do play Mortal Kombat X still, Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 5 when the beta's up. Super Smash Bros. Playing Blade and Soul on PC. It's a very dope game. Shout out to Fear Me. Fear Me is my partner on the Mushin server, and the game is dope, man. Like Blade and Soul is definitely dope. It's free. You're gonna be waiting for a long time, but it's definitely free. And like I said, it's definitely a good game to check out, man. It's an MMORPG, so check it out when you can. I got the PlayStation TV as well. I know you said you got a PS4 and a PlayStation TV. Both of them are very good. But as far as like, everybody know I got all the systems, but overall, man, I'm still playing some of the old school games like Gears of War. I'm still playing retro games. You know what I'm saying? Like Retro Tuesday still out there. But I know for certain, man, like Blade and Soul was one of those games I'm going to be addicted to, so I'm not trying to get too addicted to it. But PC gaming has came back into my life a lot more than I expected, because I bought a new PC just for like rendering and editing, but now I'm back on PC gaming. Like, whoa, okay, I'm back on Steam. I'm gonna get more games on Steam. So, as speaking of which, we're gonna get to that later. But like, I'm playing those type of games as of right now. And like I said, I'm having a lot of fun, and we're still going to play some games. The game I'm looking forward to is indeed Street Fighter 5. I thought about getting my Mad Catz fight stick, but since they banned me from their Twitch channel, I don't even know. I'm kind of skeptical about that. I don't know. But but as far as the topics today, we're going to get to those shortly. I'm just going to talk about the games that have been released from the 22nd, and that will be coming out in the future as far as this week. We got Mario and Luigi Paper Jam coming out January. That came out yesterday on the 3DS. You gotta check that out. Civilization Revolution 2 Plus for the Vita, that comes out on the 26th. We have Final Fantasy Explorers on the 3DS, that comes out on the 26th. We got Lego Marvel's Avengers, that's on the Xbox One, 360, PS4, PS3, Wii U, 3DS, Vita, PC, everything, okay? January 26th. Order of the Throne, The King's Challenge is coming to the PC, January 26th. The Witness, that's coming to PS4 and PC on the 29th. On the 26th. Rise of the Tomb Raider for the PC. No longer Xbox exclusive. It's coming. No longer. That's coming to the PC January 28th. Bombshell will be coming out. And that's coming last later on in the future. Bombshell coming to on the 29th of the PC. This War Is Mine coming to PS4 and Xbox One January 29th. Tropico 5, the complete edition coming to PC on January 29th. and Panmorphia is on PC, Mac, and Linux January 31st. So those are the games coming out as far as the next week. And now we're going to get to topic number 1. Mortal Kombat X L coming out March 1st. But PC will not be getting the Compact 2 or the DLC of Leatherface, Triborg, Alien Xenomorph, and Bo Raicho.
Wow.
Why?
Oh boy.
Why? Double, give me your thoughts. So we got 5 minutes to talk about this. Double, give me your thoughts on this.
Short version, I think it's kind of screwed up. I don't understand why you were going to throw away an opportunity to get more people on for the DLC. So, for example, if you have somebody who's going to pre-order this game on PC, I mean, let's face it, yes, they have been screwing up lately with the Batman Arkham Knight. I think they did the same with Mortal Kombat, and I don't really play Mortal Kombat. I know I have a couple people who do, but come on, like, that's just like common sense, and I don't understand why they would do it. Like, it says, I'm reading an article right now. It says Warner Brothers ignore PC players and they drop the Windows support for the Mortal Kombat X. So what is the difference between Mortal Kombat X and XL exactly?
Well, the difference is this. Mortal Kombat X was just like the regular game that came out with the original fighters. And then it had the DLC of Tanya, Tremor, Goro, and Predator. And that was it. XL will include the Combat Pack 2, all of the DLC, all of the costumes and extra costumes for the users that will buy the XL version. So that's what the difference is between the two. X will just be the game, and then XL will be the game with everything that comes with it.
I see. So it's like the expansion or the enhanced version, or the what you call the what do they do?
Right.
When they include everything in the game, right?
Right. Like, you know, with MK9, they had MK9, then the DLC, then they say, okay, look, we're going to put out the complete edition. So I'm guessing XL will either be the complete edition or just the first part of the complete edition. I'm pretty sure they're not done with like more fighters on the MKX. They can't be done. Like, this can't be it. You see what I'm saying? Because you have too many requests as far as who they want to see come back in Mortal Kombat. And don't get me wrong, they brought the Cyborg Smoke back. I was the first people to say that has to be Smoke, and it was Smoke. But you know, that's how I feel. Well, I'm not done with my part yet. Mike, what's your thoughts on this?
Are they still upset? Okay, is Warner Bros. Still upset after that whole Arkham Knight release, to the point they're not going to do PCs again? Because that's my theory right now. I think that's my theory. Because whose fault is this for? Whose fault? Who is it think is a good idea to put an unfinished game onto the PC and it runs like 6 frames per second? Right. And then you have to pull it out and redo the whole thing. Right. And now and then I think Warner Bros. Is not going to do any PC exclusive, do anything for PC ever again. I was like, okay, you should learn from that mistake and do something. Right. Jesus. Yeah. The last thing, seriously, someone needs to call them out. And I just hope one of these people not acting like fucking Hideki Kamiya and start blocking people.
Right. And this is the thing, like, we are the voice of gaming, period. Like, our voices need to be heard, and you know, if we're just sitting here not saying anything about it, they're going to continue to run over the gamers. So the people that's saying something about it, it's like over 500,000 people bought Mortal Kombat X for the PC. Yeah. Let me rewind that back for you. That's 500,000 gamers. That's 500,000 people that bought this game, play the game online, beat the game as far as, you know, playing the whole game overall. What you're trying to tell me is that you're going to stop doing everything in regards to the PC gamers. Granted, they can mod the system. They can do everything they want to do with the game. But overall, what you're saying is let's not support the PC gamers anymore. Even though half a million people bought it, I don't want to give them no more support. That's basically what they're telling them.
Sorry to cut you off, but sorry to cut you off because I'm about to say this right now. If anyone's saying that, people will start asking, what does Arkham Knight have to do with this? Well, everything. Everything, because WB Games dropped the ball. Hello, I mean seriously. So
people do not forget your past mistakes.
Right.
Exactly.
If you make a fucking mistake in the gaming industry, it will continue to haunt you from, for years. Hell, look at Ubisoft.
Right, and that's the thing. That's the thing in regards to that situation with the Batman game. Don't get me wrong, that happened on a different game, different platform, same company. But what you're telling us is, WB Games, is that the 500,000 people that bought Mortal Kombat X doesn't deserve that DLC, even though they bought the game and they were interested in buying the DLC. I mean, hell, you got Triborg, Alien, Leatherface, and you got Bo Raicho coming back. But what you're telling us is that we're not good enough to have the DLC. Only the console gamers get to have that. And that whole thing just twisted me, because I know a lot of people that's PC gamers and they have Mortal Kombat X for PC. They're pretty pissed off about it. And I'll be pissed off too, especially if I spent like $40 to $60 on the game, or if I got the collector's edition. I would be mad as hell.
And somebody in the chat says that PC still receives a bit of negative stigma from console-based games. According to certain developers who he doesn't name, PCs gamers do not pay full price. They pay for the Humble Bundle sales, G2AX, etc. And they typically pirate the game, so they aren't a lucrative market. However, you shouldn't use that as an excuse to not, give the players, the gamers, what they want. If 500,000 people are coming out and saying, I want this to happen,
right,
and they're willing to buy it,
right.
Like, not everybody out there is gonna pirate. Like, obviously it's common, but not everybody out there is, out to screw developers out of paying a game.
That's not our goal at all. That's not our goal at all. Like, we don't want to screw a game. Like, we are interested in the game. That's why we're putting money towards it. Now, as far as the Humble Bundles, the Steam sales, G2A, etc., like, they're there. And we're gonna go and get the deal and get the game for that lower price. I mean, what person in their right mind wouldn't do that?
Exactly, right. And not to mention this. To anyone, people who say that 99% of PC gamers are criminals and all that bullshit that I've been hearing for a while. I'm not gonna say any names, but fuck it, man. It's like, first of all, you don't know a damn thing about fucking PCs. So why don't you go back to your Gears of War or something? And second of all, there are half of people out there. I mean, they're not half of people. I think 25% of people are pirating games now, which is I don't know why you say 99%, even though that there's a lot of people I know on Steam has a shit tons of games that they own, and I see people play the most games that I can't even fucking run on the PC, which I need a new PC for Blade and Soul. God damn it! And apparently that it's just that yes, we have like budget. Yeah, we go through some budget stuff, like for instance, Humble Bundle and all that stuff. I mean, that's a good deal. That's a freaking good deal, man. That's pretty much what we want. That we want now. And for Late Night Gaming says that pirating games these days isn't easy as it used to be, so it's flawed excuse to me as well. Thank you. It's not easy. You had to go through great lengths to pirate games.
You know how hard it is to have that pirated game working. Like, the last time I pirated something, I was watching Peter Pan, dude. Like, that's the last time I pirated something.
Hey, the last time I pirated, I've been watching One Piece.
For real. So it's like every game that's out on PC I purchase. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, when I purchase something, I shouldn't be hustled. I shouldn't be jigged in regards to paying $30, $40, $60 for a game, and you're telling me you're not going to continue supporting that game.
Right. Speaking of pirate, I did pirate a game. It's called One Piece Pirate Warriors 3. Oh.
Mike,
I bought it. I freaking bought it. as a gift, and you know what? I enjoyed it. So
yeah, and the only other point I want to make, because they were brought up Humble Bundle, and I heard this from another YouTuber who said that Humble Bundles, you know, I understand the fact that, yeah, to some extent, Humble Bundles can hurt the company for like indie developers and all this other stuff. I mean, for AAA like Warner Brothers, I highly doubt it's gonna hurt them. But the thing is, games are so much cheaper now. Like, it's kind of, you know, controversy, because yeah, you could say they're expensive, but in general, it's so easy to get games at a cheap price. It's not worth the hassle to pirate. And not to mention Windows 10. I don't know what that stuff with Windows 10 is, if it's true or not, but isn't it true that like Windows 10 users can't receive pirated copies anyway, or they'll get deleted?
Yeah, they can't. They like it requires a verification, and if they even try to play a pirated game, it won't play at all. It would say nope, it's not verified. And and the reason why they're doing that is this. Because Windows 10 is full focus with the Xbox One and the PC collaborating. Is going to need a verification to make sure you have that game on your PC and not be pirating the game.
Right.
Exactly.
So yeah, we you know, even though we were talking about the DLC and everything for the PC, got way off course. But I mean, but that was good, man, because like it's stuff that we got to get off our chest, because this type of stuff happens, man. It happens to us, like, and we're the consumers. We buy the game. We have the system. We buy the game, but at the same time, WB Games, you can't be doing us like that. You see what I'm saying? When we pay this money for this game, we want the DLC too. We want the XL version for the game too, and I think it's not fair for 500,000 users that we're not getting it.
Yeah, can I just throw in one more thing before we end the subject? WB Games need to take notes from Idea Factory and Compile Heart for fuck's sakes. At least a small company from Japan knows more than what WB Games are doing. And guess what? Guess what this company's doing? During the release of the new game called Mega Dimension Neptunia V2, they're about to release what's it called? It's like a whole bundle. Not only you get the games, but the soundtrack, the plushies, and all that stuff.
Right.
I don't know, probably a Neptunia body pillow. I don't know. But I'm just gonna say this right now. At least they know the customer, and not to mention they porting games. They're porting games from the Vita to the PC. At least they doing that than what WB Games are doing.
Right. Well,
exactly.
I mean, it's a good point.
They could take notes for that. They
definitely a good point.
Exactly.
Most definitely a good point there. All right, our next topic is about microtransactions on up-and-coming games. Oh boy, this one's man.
Oh boy.
I've already fucking beat a dead horse to death when I talked about microtransactions, man. You know, I don't know if you watched any of my older videos, but I discussed on are okay and when they're outright wrong. First off, let's get this out of the way. If your game is $60 plus and you have a season pass, microtransactions, don't give them to us. I think even then, the season pass being $50 fucking is a ridiculous price tag for a season pass, and that's just the excuse to say, oh, you know, since we're not doing the microtransaction thing, we have to bump our prices up for the season pass.
Right.
So, and to some extent, I understand from from a business point, everybody needs to make money. They need to make, they need to feed their families, and I get that. But to the same point, the consumer in the developers or the people behind the business model don't think the same way.
Right.
So, all right. The second point I wanted to make is if your game does have microtransactions, I don't think your game deserves to be $60. I just don't think of that because, I think like the max price tag for a game, for me at least, for microtransactions, has to be, the base game needs to be around $20. Hell, there's even games that are $20 to $30 that take the bold move and not include microtransactions.
Right. because
It's
it's a 4-game release and it doesn't even cost that much.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I definitely agree with you on that. To me, I feel like microtransactions are good for games that is episodic. Like, you know, like Life is Strange, or the Walking Dead episodes, or the Tales of the Borderlands episodes. Like, I really feel like those type of games, they should be episodic, because they built it that way. You see what I'm saying? They built it to where it's episodic. So, okay, here goes episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, episode 4. What shocked me about Final Fantasy VII becoming episodic is that we already played the game on PlayStation. And what you're telling me is that now, I know it came out with 3 discs back then, but you're trying to tell me that now you want to make sure that this game is episodic. Like, we don't know what the hell is going to happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we want a rebuilt version or remade version from scratch of that game, the full game. We don't want it to be episodic. Now, I understand if they're doing it this way. If they're doing it to where they're doing like disc 1, disc 2, and disc 3, I don't want to see $60 for each disc. I'm sorry. I don't want to see that. I want to see it to where, you know, at least the game should be at least $30 per disc. Just my opinion. I understand y'all putting y'all work on it, but you're trying to tell me you're trying to sell me the full game for like an episode a piece of $60 per disc or $100 per disc. Yeah, y'all can kick rocks. I can stick with the old Final Fantasy VII straight up. So that's how I feel about it. I don't want to pay that much money for a game I already played. But microtransactions is kind of a poison. It's a good thing for those type of games. That's episode by episode, but it's poison to games that are not that way. Because for one, I'm already paying $60. Then you got the season pass, that's $50. That's $110 as far as investing towards one game. Then you got the fixes that needs to come with the game. If there's anything wrong with it, you got to fix the patches. Then you have another DLC after the season pass is going to cost $20 more. So now I'm paying $130+ for one game that I only should have paid $60-$70 for overall.
Right.
So yeah, I understand companies need to get their money. It's a hustle, it's a business. I understand that you put your work into it, but at the same time, I'm a consumer. The whole game should have been done when you released it.
Exactly.
Why I gotta sit here and wait?
No, go ahead.
No, why I gotta sit here and wait? You see what I'm saying? Oh, I gotta wait for this.
Right.
I gotta wait for that. No, that whole game should have been released right then and there. You had years to do it. So why are you trying to, like, you know, give me the long run and then get more money out of my pocket because it took you years to do something that should have been done a long time ago? Don't get it. Don't understand it.
I don't either.
Maverick, you ain't got nothing to say about that?
I don't know. It's just that I'm trying to jump in, but you guys are just talking. But I'm just gonna say this right now about microtransaction. It's just fucking bullshit. I mean, they try to do that with Tales of Zestiria, which is one of the prime examples that come across me.
That's a good game too.
Yeah, it's a good game, but sadly, they try to do this whole microtransaction thing. It's kind of stupid as well. And I heard it from one guy, if you guys heard of him, I think his name is Artificial Entertainment. He did a video about it, and I was disappointed at how Namco Bandai did this. It's like, why do you want microtransaction? I mean, seriously, you want more money out of gaming and stuff? I mean, I understand what you guys coming from, but seriously, you don't have to charge extra for episodes and extra levels and all that stuff,
right?
And all that crap. Let's just say we need to like experience the game itself. We need to experience it itself. It's all about hard work, blood, sweat, and tears through the games.
Right.
That's it. Not just do the sucker ray out and paying millions of dollars just to fucking for microtransaction crap.
Right.
It gets worse and worse.
Right, and that's with a lot of games on the console too. Like even Destiny has the microtransactions now, and in the beginning, like Destiny didn't have no type of microtransactions whatsoever. All they do is you level up. Okay, I'll level up. I get this stuff. I get that gear. Okay, whatever. And now it's like they have these little, I think it's like these little emeralds or diamonds or whatnot that you got to buy if you want to buy this emote or if you want to do this or do that. Every game, like to me, that has like those microtransactions kind of sucks to me because I feel like the way that, for example, Street Fighter V does it. for the DLC. I can buy the DLC, or I can earn the DLC as far as my fight money. And they're giving you that option to work your butt off for it while playing the game. Most games don't have that. They don't have that option to where, okay, I'm gonna work my butt off to make sure I earn this stuff instead of paying money out of my pocket. And I think that every game that comes out should have that mindset, like, they're going to spend their time on this game. Maybe we should find a way to make sure that we can give them some crystals or whatnot to earn that item that they want. They don't want to spend the money on. Just my opinion.
I think so too. And be sure, if you do microtransactions, don't make microtransactions affect the gameplay too much. Like, I know a lot of people say the cosmetic stuff people often do for cosmetic gear and all that, but didn't Tomb Raider, the new one, Rise of the Tomb Raider, do something where it actually feels like you are paying for a piece of the game that already should have been there? Like, microtransactions were like cheat codes for Rise of the Tomb Raider.
I think so.
Where they do like little cards and they have their version of the horde mode. I'm sorry, that part's kind of unacceptable. Like, it's kind of hard because at the same time you should say, if I paid $60, I should get the cosmetic stuff as well. I shouldn't pay additional money for the cosmetics. I already gave you my money. And that's why I laughed when Star Wars Battlefront EA said, we're not gonna we promise to not put microtransactions in the game. Yet the season pass is $50 freaking.
Yeah.
But another game that screwed people over earlier in 2000, well, it's like late 2015, is Payday 2. Payday 2 was a game that gets constant updates, and for over 2 years, they had no microtransactions, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, they say, oh, we're going to put them in. I don't understand why they do that, like, aside from more money.
That's all it is.
It is, yeah.
I say, any business, it's all about money. Money. But at the same time, I understand. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is your business. This is what you want to do as far as gaming. Give us games.
Right.
And in return, you want us to pay for the game and then have microtransactions. It is an option. It is an option. Right. But at the same time, I will like that item. I just don't want to pay for it. I want to earn it because I'm spending time on your game to get it. But overall, to me, I just feel like microtransactions is somehow a gift, but mostly a curse. Just my opinion on that.
You have to do it right. I mean, one game I think does it right is GTA Online. Surprisingly, does it very well because you can earn the money or you can buy the money. It's your choice.
Right.
But everything is still locked under a rank where you have to get to a certain rank to actually use this, and that's to keep it balanced. But in returns, the reason why I think microtransactions for GTA Online is acceptable is because every single piece of DLC that they've given so far has been free for the online portion.
Right.
Like everything. And I have to give them huge kudos for that because they know that if they separate, if they charge DLC, they're separating the community and it's going to create an imbalance of, who has this car, who has that. Oh, I want your car. Wait, I need to pay $5 for this car? Nah. So, it'd be screwed up if they did that. Yeah. I tried to look through some of my old notes that I had, but I don't think I have them anymore. I think I got
It's all good. Yeah. So, an announcement for those who play Destiny. Destiny will start their Iron Banner as far as coming up in a couple of weeks. And also, they will have a Crimson Red event starting February 6th, as well as 2 people can be able to go on missions and earn rare items. As far as the Valentine's Day event, the whole area is going to be like red, look like blood everywhere, but they call it Love is in the Air. But that's the Iron Banner Destiny Crimson Red event that's coming up in a couple of weeks here. I still play Destiny, so if you're on the PS4, add me. BigCheese KIT is my gamer tag. We can go ahead and do some raids and do the Crimson event as well. So come through and we'll definitely play some games there. Now, overall, this is the next event here. Gaming is finally getting the recognition it's supposed to be getting a long time ago. ESPN has clearly, officially made it official that gaming is now a sport. Ooh.
Wow.
Esports is real, okay? As far as the Call of Duty, as far as the Halo, as far as the League of Legends, as far as the Dota, as far as Street Fighter, as far as Killer Instinct, any game that's competitive is now considered a sport.
Yeah.
Finally, ESPN is giving the props to games that it's supposed to be giving them a long time ago, so I'm definitely happy about that.
Right.
Thoughts, Doublepulse?
For me, I personally don't care either way. I'm not, when it comes to that standpoint, I don't really watch ESPN. I'm not really that much of a competitive gamer. Maybe it's just because, it's not that I don't understand it, it's just not my cup of tea.
Right.
However, for me, there's a little part of me that's a little bit interested because I want to see how well this goes. Because for a lot of people said, "Oh, gaming's not a sport," and the only thing that should ever be on ESPN is just football, basketball, and stuff like that.
Right.
But it really gets down to the definition of what you think a sport is.
Right.
So, like, okay, what's your definition of a sport? Because there's some people who don't even say bowling is a fucking proper sport, which that is.
It's a sport. To me, I feel like anything that is like versus, as far as like that challenges you, or something that you have to go against somebody. For an example, like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, or the 6-on-6 of Call of Duty, or the 4-on-4 on Gears of War, or 5-on-5 on Gears of War. Anything that's competitive, to me, competitive gaming is a sport. Football, competitive, it's a game, and it's competitive as far as a sport. You have to train for that. Mentally, you have to train for that. Physically, you have to train for that. And yes, mentally, you're training every day to be the best player that you can be to get into these tournaments, or to get into this type of field as far as esports. So anything that you have to train for to be the best player, to me, that's a sport. Like I said,
agree with that.
And the thing is, like, as far as football, Adrian Peterson, like the best running back this year, he trained for that, even though he had a whole year off. He trained for that to be the best running back. The Peyton Manning, even though he was hurt, he got back into the game. He trained himself to be the best quarterback there. Exactly. Late night chess is considered a sport. It's a mental sport. Yeah. And you have to train for that. And I play chess, and trust me, I played with some of the best people, and I'll never play them again because they whooped my ass in 3 moves. Yeah. So, but the thing is,
the Gathering's a sport,
right? And the thing is, it's a mental thing. You have to train yourself for all these things. Like with this controller, I have to train myself on how to press the right buttons to beat you. On a fight stick, I have to train myself to press the right buttons to beat you. And if I whiff one time, I'm done. So that's what I consider to be a sport. If it takes blood, sweat, and tears to get to the top and win that prize, or win that trophy, and win those sponsors, that's exactly what it is. It's a sport.
Right. I will say one thing that I'm actually happy about with this happening, even though it's not my cup of tea, is I'm hoping that with this being the case, it diminishes the stigma that goes around saying, the old stigma about gamers saying how, they're lazy, it's just a stupid video game. But, it's like, you wouldn't see me shit-talking on football or baseball, yet you come over here and shit-talk on, CSGO players. Right. It's relatively the same thing, and I'm hoping now with this, it's kind of like accepting gamers into that category, and I actually think that's actually going to be a healthy thing for the gaming community as a whole, because there's a lot of negativity in the gaming community at the moment, and unfortunately, mainstream media, that's all they'll see. They'll see the negative stuff that goes on before they see the positive.
Right.
It's just what sells.
And to me, this would be the way of showing the positive side of the gaming industry, like with the Evos and the ESLs and the CEOs and the Tampa Never Sleeps tournaments. Speaking of which, Tampa Never Sleeps will be next month, February 27th, 28th. Make sure you guys come through. But this will be a way to show everybody, yes, this is a way of being competitive, but also showing that you can have fun doing it and showing that there is good sportsmanship in the gaming world. Everything you see on TV as far as somebody saying, "I'll kill your mom" on Call of Duty is not exactly what it is. Those are people that's just...
No.
They're toxic. They're just fucking toxic.
They're toxic. But Mike Maverick, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, esports, hey, that's pretty cool. I mean, I like to see that as well, and just do away the most toxic people out there. Can't I say this right now? Fucking low tier god, get him out of fucking. And second of all,
why? Oh man, why did you bring him up? Oh my god! Dude, that's the funniest dude I ever seen play and lose and make an excuse of everything.
No, the other guy did it a lot more funnier.
DSP.
I forgot.
No, DSP.
Not DSP. The other guy. I forgot his guy's name.
Yeah.
I think he fought Fox Sonic, whatever his guy's name is.
Perfect Legend. Perfect Legend.
Perfect Legend. Yeah, that's the dude. He did it the most funniest way as possible. He tried to grab the mic and start talking and stuff. Well, the security just took the mic away from him.
Yeah, that was bad for him, man. He got 0-13, man. Oh man, that was bad for him. Like he didn't win not one game. I really felt bad for Perfect Legend that night, man.
I feel sorry for the dude. I'm not gonna make fun of the guy. I mean, at least he kept his head up high and accept his loss. Well,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he accepted it. He accepted it, and like I say, me and Perfect Legend, we definitely cool peoples. And like when I saw that, I was like, man, like and Sonic Fox is a beast. I'll never take that away from him. But you got to give props to the person that actually started the whole legendary impact of Mortal Kombat, and that's Perfect Legend. He's a 2-time Evo champion. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, when that happened, it was like, I don't think he's washed up. I just think that was a bad night because he's still, to me, one of the top 5 players in Mortal Kombat history, period. If not the top Mortal Kombat player in Mortal Kombat history. And when that happened, I was like, my gosh.
Exactly. I mean, it's like Perfect Legend. I'm probably gonna say, hey, you know what? I should meet the guy. He's a pretty cool person. It's like at least he's not as toxic as fucking what's his name, low tier god. If you meet the guy, they'll start criticizing you about your weight.
No, but low tier god, he's hilarious, man. I can't take him serious when it comes to like seeing the fighting games and stuff and seeing him fight because he makes an excuse for everything. At least like with DSP, he know he's losing and he makes an excuse for it and makes it funny. Low tier god is like, man, this scrub, man, I swear to God, look at the lag and it's not lagging. I'm like, dude, it's not lagging. What are you talking about?
Dude, and not to mention, you should know one thing about Hugo and Zangief, all right? I mean, these grapple moves, those
grapple moves are the worst, man.
Those grapple moves it's like, it'll take like what, 1/4 of your energy down.
Right.
You should know that. He should just know that. You could at least avoid it. I mean, you have like, you know how to play as Rolento. I mean, he's a lot more swift and a lot more
agile than Zangief all day. Like, I think Rolento has like the most getaway type of combos or getaway type of moves on Street Fighter. He can get away from anybody, and you can get away from Zangief. All he has to do is get close to you, and that's it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But no, I mean overall, man. Yeah. Go ahead.
My fingers with Street Fighter and all that other shit would fall off. Like, I could play Street Fighter for probably 20-30 minutes. I can't there's this guy that I battled against Mortal Kombat. My friend was like, yo man, let's battle in Mortal Kombat. He kicked my ass. I can't comprehend anything. It's like, and I'm like thinking to myself, I didn't even land a hit on you.
Asking
That's
yourself,
how bad I am.
I was like, are you a scrub? No, you can't be a scrub. Not like that. No, man. No, but it happens. Like some games,
Scrub.
it's, like some people have their own category of games. Fighting games are
Yeah.
not their cup of tea, and that's understandable.
Uh-huh.
And like with me, I like playing all type of games. There are some games that's not my cup of tea, but I'll try it anyway because I'm a universal. I'm a universal gamer overall. I like to play any type of game. But if I don't like it, I'm turning it off. I'm gonna go to the next game.
Yeah.
But
For me, it takes like as much as 5 minutes for me to decide if I like it or not. Like it really depends. I give console games a little more time to redeem themselves.
Right.
But with anything on mobile or handheld, you have 5 to 10 minutes max to impress me. If you do not impress me within those 5 minutes, I'm sorry, I'm done. I'm out.
He said league. I talking about league. So, oh my God, yes, I am to let you guys know, public service announcement, I am a total scrub in League of Legends, dude. I am a scrub overall. I don't know if it's because I haven't played in a while, but when I got on, I think it was last night, the night before, I didn't get one kill. I was that bad.
Now you should try Smite. Smite is better than League.
No, I haven't tried Smite. I think it was Dota I tried, but I did not try Smite yet. I will definitely check those out. But me and Firmy is going to get into in the league some more, and play probably later on tonight or tomorrow. Well, no, I'm off tomorrow, so never mind. Monday, that is. But no, man. Overall, I just feel like the gaming is finally getting the attention that it deserves. It's getting the positive attention that it deserves, because you see in the news that it's just so much negativity about this happened and that happened because this guy played a video game or that girl played a video game, or you got the people out there disrespecting video games, saying that it does this and does that, damsel in distress and all this stuff here. I think that esports is finally going to give the people the right view of how we play games and how competitive gaming doesn't harm nobody.
Exactly.
So that's my thoughts on that. And the last topic of tonight will be the Nintendo NX. Nintendo.
Yes.
Nintendo. Listen to me. NX. Better be good. From my understanding, it's going to be a 2-in-1 system as far as it being either a stationary system or a mobile system. I also know that it comes with a sensor, and the rumor has it that it will start at 900p.
900p.
Yeah. Now that's the rumor. The rumor has it. It streams in 4K, but the rumor is that the games itself will start at 900p. Now, I remember there was a little couple of birds that said that the PS4 and the Xbox One would start at 720p. And there's a lot of games on both systems now that starts at 1080, 30 frames per second or 60 frames per second. So that little birdie with the rumor for the Nintendo NX, I'm not sure if that's true, because you have plenty of games on the Nintendo Wii U that's 60 frames per second, 1080p. What's bothering me is that everybody that's, talking about the NX, it's like negative talk. We don't know what the system look like. We don't know how it's going to play. We don't know what's going to be introduced.
Right.
My question is this: what are your thoughts on the Nintendo NX? What do you expect from the NX?
Maverick can go first, because I'll be honest, I don't know a whole lot about the NX. I've been looking at a little bit from side conversations, but I'm looking at it now, and I guess my first question is, what is the handheld device that it's gonna come out with? Because when you hear handheld device plus the home console, it sounds like something that it's trying to do what the Wii U failed at doing, or something like that. It's basically how I see it. But I think that it could be their time to shine if they really want to get this right.
Right.
This is like Nintendo's final straw to impress people. And I mean, it's not saying that Nintendo hasn't been impressing people already
Right.
with the Nintendo 3DS. It's just when it comes to the console market, Nintendo has been kind of a little bit shifty on that.
Right. And the last time, because remember the Wii U literally flopped. And even I have a Wii U, but as far as the sales overall, it flopped. And the sales haven't been that bad since the Virtual Boy. And if you don't remember the Virtual Boy, that's the console that you got to put on your face. That was the first literal like virtual reality system, and it was all red. Yeah. It sold horribly. The Nintendo Wii U only sold over 10 million consoles. The reason why is because of one, bad advertising. Two, a lot of people didn't know about it because of the bad advertising. And three, what's so special about the Wii U? The Wii Pad, was that like the overall? That was it. I'm not gonna buy this system because of that. And that was the thought process. Nah. And I was saying this a while ago that maybe the Wii U should have been the Nintendo Wii. Mm-hmm. And that's my thought, because that should have been set up already, and it wasn't, and that was a bad thing. That's why it sold only 10 million copies, because the Wii Pad should have been with the Nintendo Wii instead of being the Wii U for that system. Should have been that way a long time ago, but they overstepped their boundaries, and that was that. Or they should have released the Wii U a lot later on in the future, and it would have kicked in. It would have sold a lot more because of the fact that they're introducing something new, and they still would have got some good sales. However, with it being released early, it's like, I'm kind of skeptical about that. My Wii still works.
Right. And it seems like Nintendo, when it comes to the console market, always seems to be a little bit late in some ways, especially when it comes to hardware. Mm-hmm. Like, for instance, I'm reading here, and the game... If the developer of the game is still targeting 30 FPS, it's not gonna, show the true power of the console.
Right.
And if 900p 60 FPS is something that everybody with the PS4 and the Xbox One, we're making a huge deal about it. Like for me, I personally don't care about that a whole lot. I mean, I care, but not to extreme, like extremists do. It's not, if 900p is for gaming only and 4K, what's the 4K gonna be? Is that for just streaming videos?
Yeah,
and
that's
other
just
stuff?
for streaming. Yeah, so it says streaming is going to be at 4K, and then the game itself will be 900p 60 frames per second. Well, just 900p. It's one of the two, but overall that's kind of like, well, damn, how come I can stream 4K but I can't play in 4K?
Exactly.
So that's going to be the question there, but I'm not going to go by what the rumors are saying. I'm just going by, I'm going to go by what I see for myself, because from my understanding, Nintendo is supposed to introduce the NX as far as E3. Mm-hmm. So I'm not sure who the new person is. I'm gonna miss Mr. Ioda for this, because he always say, please, here is our preview, and he does the bow. I'm gonna miss that, man. I'm gonna miss that. And rest in peace to him. But
man, rest in peace.
Yeah, but I really think that, to me, this is I'm looking forward to seeing what the NX has to offer, because the Wii U still has a lot of potential. However, it's time for a new system. So hopefully the NX will bring something new to the table.
Hope so too.
Yeah,
we ain't hear you yet, Maverick. What's up, man?
Yeah, I just want to say this right now, man. It's just that I hope the Wii U could be like, not Wii U, the NX will become a lot more efficient than the Wii U, because I was thinking about getting a new Nintendo system, but I'm not gonna get a Wii U just yet. I don't know if I want to or not, but I will if I want to play some friends online with Mario Kart 8. That's what I want to do, because I know a few friends of mine are playing Mario Kart 8 every fucking Sunday, Saturday, and Friday. And I can't even get I didn't even get a chance to play them yet, so I might as well get a Wii U for that.
Right.
And of course try out some of the games as well.
Yeah, I said Smash is still good. You know what I'm saying? And Mario Kart's still good. Bayonetta's still good. Splatoon is good.
Mario Maker's gonna be there.
Yeah, Splatoon. Wow. Yeah. I should hop on that too if I get one.
Right.
But now as for Nintendo NX, I might as well just wait a while. I might as well wait until I get it because who knows? The NX will become a lot more better, and hopefully for the better as well. And it's like I hope it has backwards compatibility to.
I was just about to talk about that. Yeah, about that. I don't think it say anything about backwards compatibility, but that's why I am waiting for E3 before I make my assumption towards it. Because all the systems had backwards compatibility, but they did say that the virtual console will be compatible. That's what they did say. Yeah. But I said I'm gonna wait for the result on E3.
And the only one thing that I also want to bring up is about the exclusives that the system's going to offer, because think of it right now. Most people here probably have a PS4 or Xbox One or a PC. And if the NX is going to start off as like late again, I don't even know if it's considered late or early anymore, because hell, the PS4 seems to be like at its like end of its life cycle in like 2017. That's what theories are coming out saying, oh, the PS4 is not going to last a whole decade like the PS3 did. And the thing that I'm curious about is if the NX is just going to put re-paste games that we already own to the PS4 like Fallout, all these other games, then there's no point to invest into something if we already own those games. And same for their exclusives, because Nintendo has good exclusives, but sometimes their Marios are much of the same stuff, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
exactly.
There's got to be more to it than just Mario exclusives and games we've already seen before, and I don't know exactly what's gonna happen here. And
also, sorry to cut you off, but for Mario Maker, instead of just making levels, make a feature so we can make a whole game.
Right.
Yeah, just make a whole game out of it, like a new Mario game. Like create a whole new Mario game. Like for instance, one world, like with 8 to 9 stages with unlockable stuff, and here and there to the next world till you beat the final boss. It's like that's what we want with Mario Maker. Just experience it just like we experienced like Super Mario X. I even said it on one of the streamers channel, and during one of these people who watches the stream, I was like, he was like, you asked too much for this shit. And I think he's trying to start shit towards me, but I wasn't asking. I was just making an exception about it. And this guy just being an immature troll. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Since we're on a topic of Mario Maker, have you guys heard the news that Nintendo is actually deleting Mario Maker levels without even giving any reason? Like, a lot of people have been complaining that their Mario Maker levels have been deleted. You've never heard that?
I haven't heard of that. And I would say one of the reasons why is because I don't think they have the capacity to save all those levels. Yeah. And the thing is, they're deleting them like offline. Like they give you the option to download the thing, so you can be able to upload it. But I really think that they shouldn't be deleting them without nobody noticing. Right. Because like, man, look, I took time to make this level. You know how much hours I put into this one level, and it's gone.
They were doing this for unpopular ones, so it makes people feel like it's a popularity contest. Like,
okay.
Oh so my god!
I actually did a video on it on my main channel talking about it, and I discussed how they are treating it. They're not. The issue is it's miscommunication.
Right.
Like there's many different reasons on why your level could be deleted. The first reason is like what you said about capacity, because I highly doubt that they have a lot, like unlimited storage space to store all these levels.
Right.
That's a common one. The other one is because there's a lot of people that are abusing the system by titling things like, oh, like my level, like this, So they want to get out those levels, and I understand if that's the case. Hell, if you're just trying to abuse the system to get more likes on your levels, so it makes it seem like it's popular, then you're gaming the system. And then there's people who legitimately don't even know why their levels have been removed, and they spent it. If their level's not played by 10 people, you would think Nintendo would say, "Oh, we're gonna give your level a little more exposure, so people can play it." But nope, if your level's not, they'll delete it because of it not being as popular as it hopes.
Right.
So, and there needs to be some sort of communication.
Yeah, like just having like an alert or an update. I know they update their game with like the alerts of your recent subscribers or the people that you've starred has new courses that you can check out. But there should also be alerts that, hey, your course may be deleted in 5 days if you don't update it or if you don't get some people to play it. You see what I'm saying? Like there should be an update like that, but there isn't. But,
right.
Oh well, in my opinion, I mean, if they have it downloaded towards their Wii U, then they can be able to upload it once again. So, to me, it's not a big deal if they still have it on their system. But if they don't have it on their system and it's deleted from the Mario Maker, server, that sucks.
So my friends in the chat, Thunder and Eric, so shout out goes out to him. We actually have a Let's Play channel called Doublepulse Gaming.
Yep.
He asked the question, do you think Nintendo will drop their program for YouTube videos?
No, they're not going to drop that. I'm going to tell you why. The Nintendo Creator Program, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I think so.
They're not going to drop that because that's their revenue. That's their bread and butter right there, especially for all the people that play the Mario Brothers games, Donkey Kong Country games, Mario Kart games, all of those games right there. They're not going to drop their Nintendo program whatsoever. You don't have to join their Nintendo partner program, but if you want some money from them, you have to join their program. And whatever video you do for them or in regards to their game, you have to verify, make an account, and then click on the verify link, so therefore you'll get paid from Nintendo. That's what I have done, and I'm gonna let y'all know it ain't good. You know what I'm saying? No. It's not good in regards to what they pay you via PayPal. Like I got a payment sent to me. It's like, hey, you got paid from Nintendo. I'm like, oh snap, it's 34 cents. Damn. So, as far as now that's just me because I don't play a lot of Nintendo based games.
Yeah, neither do I.
But for somebody like Kobe, he plays a ton of Nintendo based games. I'm pretty sure he's getting big fat payments from PayPal in regards to the games he's playing based on Nintendo. But for me, I don't I don't have that many subscribers to say hey man, I'm getting 500,000 views on this Nintendo video, man. Let's see what Nintendo's sending me. So I can't say that, but I'm pretty sure Kobe gets a real a very decent payment from Nintendo in regards to his videos.
Right.
So I don't think that the Nintendo's partner program is going nowhere. That's going to stay there. That's their way of getting revenue or money from YouTube in regards to their games that they developed on the YouTube site. But I did see another question here from Late Night Gaming in regards to the Division and my thoughts on it. People were saying that it looked like Destiny or it plays like Destiny, and I checked it out for myself. It looks just like Destiny. It plays just like Destiny. And me, I don't have a problem with that because I like the game. I like Destiny. So if it plays just like Destiny, that's fine with me. It's just that I ain't gonna be on no spaceship flying to Mars or nothing like that. But overall, I am looking forward to the Division, and I don't have an issue with it playing like Destiny or looking like Destiny. I don't have no problem with that. So I am looking forward to it. So do we have...
however...
Oh, go ahead.
I don't know. Me, however, when it comes to Destiny and Division playing or looking like... Well, it's not looking like Destiny. This will be interesting because even before I knew about how similar it would be to Destiny, I was interested in the Division.
Right.
However, when Destiny came out, Destiny did not catch my eye. I found it kind of a little bit boring. My dad will play it, but not me.
Right.
I'm curious if Division's going to be different for me because of it being in third person, or maybe it's a different atmosphere compared to Destiny. Maybe that's another reason why. So we'll have to wait and see.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And Maverick, you don't got nothing for that? As usual, no. Is he here? Maverick. Oh, he muted the mic. No, he muted the mic. He probably sneezing or coughing or something. No, but it's all good. As far as the chat, is there any other questions you guys have? And like I said, we can definitely answer them because this is the final countdown.
Yeah.
What system will I get the Division on? I thought about getting it for the PS4, but then I saw it looks a lot better on PC, so I'll be getting it for PC.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, I will be on Blade and Soul a lot more. Like I said, me and my partner Fear Me are going to be doing Blade and Soul. So shout out to Fear Me. He's definitely a League of Legends pro. So you guys check him out.
And I'm back, guys. Sorry.
Oh, and there goes the guy that was on mute.
Yeah, because my dad just walked in, think he owned the damn house. Actually, owned the room, whatever.
Oh God, here we go. No, but overall, man, I will get Division for the PC. But I'm gonna, like I said, I'm happy, man, because this is my very first podcast, and it went through very, very good. I'm happy for that. So, the Double, do you have any final words?
I am not a whole lot. I think it was a great opportunity to be on this podcast with you. I've never, we've played Rocket League together, but we've never actually spoken before.
Right.
And this kind of opens up opportunities. I'm hoping for more collaborations, not just with you, but with other people. Because I think one thing that I really want to do with YouTube in terms of essence, I want to bring back the community aspect of YouTube and actually have more of this family, this close connection,
right,
with YouTubers and all this. And we should definitely do this again sometimes because there's a lot of content, a lot of news that we obviously didn't cover, and hell, we wouldn't be able to cover it in one video. I know that.
Right,
sure.
so yeah, we got a lot more coming. Like I said, this is only number one with plenty more to come. So, like I said, we will have a lot more podcasts to come up, and we will have more guests as well. So that will definitely come up. But do you have any shout outs or any closing words?
Yeah, so I actually do want to give out a couple of shout outs here. I want to give a shout out to my friend Thunder. We have the collab channel going together pretty well. It's going on 187 subscribers, something like that. But thanks to him, he's kind of brought me back into this motivation of doing YouTube, because for a while I thought about quitting, and then I decided, okay, I have to keep with this. And he's there with his new channel that we do Let's Plays on, and we're pushing it. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, and that will also be in the description as well. As far as this being put on YouTube, I will make sure to get all the links of the channels. So therefore, you guys will get the promo and the people going to your channels as well. So that will definitely be on the YouTube video as well. All right. Yeah. So Mike, you have any closing words or shout outs?
Yes, I'm just saying right now, guys, it's great to be back making videos again. Plan on doing this every week. I'm sorry if I missed this week because I just out of the blue, I just finally got a job. Holy crap. It was 40 hours. It's 40 hours a week. Yeah. 10 hours a day, 4 hours a week. And hopefully if we do overtime, get $50 a week. And since I now got a PS4, well, actually, I rent to own a PS4 until I get it paid off. I will be doing some games on a PS4 as well for the Ace Gamer Show. And also, I'll be giving out some shout outs to a few people.
First, like I already did, shout out to is Gadget Girl Kylie. She does wonderful gameplays of Freedom Wars, Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. She did a live stream of it last week, and not last week, this past Friday. And I was like, it's an interesting game. I want to pick up a Wii U. Another reason why I want to pick up a Wii U because of Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, and of course she does. I think what's the game that she has on her list for this week? Let me see. Tokaiden Kiwami, which is another multiplayer online game. And of course, she started off this what's called Legend of Heroes Cold Steel on the PS3. She played the most awesome JRPG titles. You should you should check out her channel, and not to mention, there's another person I want to give a shout out to, Cygnus Destroyer 20XX, which he does like game reviews and stuff. If you see his show called the LJN Defender, he also picked a game from LJN and see if it's good. And of course, there's another series called Innocent Until Proven Guilty, which is another series that he's working on as well. And actually, he does as well. I mean, the latest one that he did is Sonic 06. And I never seen anyone praises how good the game is. I was like, wow. I was like,
pretty cool.
Wow. It's like he has a different opinion on the game. I was like, wow. I was like, so take the game lightly. I was like, okay, maybe the hate of Sonic 06 is dying, but
yeah.
Anyways, check it out, guys. He's a pretty awesome title series. He does a great video and stuff as well. I'm thinking, and he got me motivated back to making videos again. So, pretty much, guys, check out my channel, Turnabout ENT, and that's about it.
Okay. All right. Well, most definitely. First and foremost, I want to shout out both of you guys, Doublepulse and Mike Maverick, for coming through on this collaboration of my first podcast. I would like to thank all of my people on Twitch. Fear Me, Mighty Zach, Steam Focus, Near 15, Doublepulse that's in the chat, iGame, 2TV, Late Night Gaming, L Train, the Mike Maverick that's in chat, Thunder and Eric 14. And everybody else that came through that watched my first podcast. I truly appreciate all of you. Shout out to the console gaming, the PlayStation Nation. Shout them out. Shout out to Red Infamy. Shout out to Crunk Girl 711. Shout out to my wife, man. Look, she keep knocking on my door. I'm letting her know I'm streaming, but I love her because she's concerned if I ate or whatnot. Shout out to my wife. No, but shout out to all the gamers around the world. There will be a whole lot more podcasts coming. Like I said, this is Agree to Disagree. So to let you guys know, if you have any type of like picture advertisement that you want me to put up on here, I'll definitely do that for you guys. And I want to make sure that you guys get the publicity that you need and that you deserve. That's my goal. But overall, man, this here is Agree to Disagree. I thank you guys for watching. Doublepulse, thank you for coming through. Mike Maverick, thank you for coming through.
No problem.
And shout out to Avra Media. My people's right there for the capture cards.
Yes.
And shout out to Mad Cats for banning me on their Twitch channel for no reason whatsoever.
Mad Cat.
Hey, I'll give a shout out to Avra Media for not lifting the region lock on the lock on the what's it called, PS4 while I'm trying to record games.
You gotta take that off of the PS4. There's an option to do that. It's the
what about the PlayStation TV? I'll try to record Ease Memories and Cassette. I'll try to take that off too.
I don't know about that now. I don't know about that. But overall, man, like I said, I thank you guys very much for coming through. This is Agree to Disagree. Until then, KIT, peace.